Great, all my lovers now know about my channel. But you said you told them, so why do you seem surprised? Correction, prostitutes. I'm not here for insults or to poke fun. For some strange reason, I feel like I need to give you some actual, real advice coming from someone who doesn't like you. I'm one who can give honest advice even when I think someone is a bad person. First off, my advice to you is to stop insulting people by their age, looks, weight, finances. If you feel like a need to insult people, it's best to do it where it actually matters, like their personalities, how they treat people, and how they are as a person, not by looks or where they are from. That surface level BS that doesn't mean anything. If you must throw hate, don't focus on their looks and weight and age so much. But at the end of the day, beauty is objective. It simply doesn't hurt and only makes you look worse. Number 2, when people body shame you, remember that that's surface level BS and people only insult others because of their own insecurities. Laugh with them. At the end of the day, if you change how you react to people who body shame, you walk away looking like the better person. Leave Nader and Didi alone. They're a couple whether it's financial or it's legit. The sooner people stop talking about them, the fast they'll fade into nothing. Make others happy. Pay for food in a drive-thru for someone. Donate to homeless shelters and DV shelters, animal shelters. Nobody has to know these things either. It's for you. I always feel good when I make others happy. Say one positive thing about someone you hate once in a while. Doing this actually makes you look good. You don't have to throw hate to anyone just because they do it first. Losing weight. I weigh roughly 200 pounds, so I'm a plus-size woman. I lost weight by lowering my carb intake, and it also helps my diabetic fiance. We both have been losing weight. It's hard, but it works. Walk for 15 minutes a day for a few weeks, then raise it to 30 minutes, then an hour. You don't have to push for the hardest right out of the gate. Simple changes can make a huge difference. Please see a psychiatrist. It helps. When you heal what's inside, you become better outside. I have CPTSD, anxiety, panic disorder, among other issues. When you ignore the mind, it suffers, causing you to suffer. When people tell you to get help, it's not an insult. So there's my advice. Whether you make changes is up to you though. These changes will make a better life. I know from experience, and I'm a better woman today from loving myself on the inside as well as the outside. And loving yourself starts with getting the help that you need. This isn't hate. This is woman to woman. I don't like you, but I don't have to like someone to give them good advice in hopes that it may help them. Lovers. Bah ha 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 ha. More like paying lovers. Trick says she's a boss bee. You pay for sex? Lol. This explains so much. No one in their right mind would want a fupa called balls. Also, you, a woman breaking the law by paying for sex, mocked kids who were killed in Texas. You are human garbage. Hi, Predator. Lovers. Not for long once they learn how repulsive and desperate you are. Do you prefer to be addressed as a Trick or a John? You mean gigolos. Big Turk spoke up and said you paid him. Seems like every lover of yours speaks out or starts their own reaction channel about your smelly, desperate ass. Chantal, watch The Roman Spring of Mrs. Stone. You mean the men you pay to spend time with you? I hope they run. They will get doxxed and worse due to you. You mean the lovers in your head. Oops, how did that happen? Your nickname should be Dump because you live in a dumpster of an apartment. Any man who sees how you actually lives will run for the hills. You act like a teenage boy. Future cat killer, ladies and gentle guns. When I start feeling bad about myself, all I have to do is watch you. It's pathetic. You pay men to be with you. What does that say about you? Just gross and nasty. I never talk about finances to anyone. Maybe you should do that and about your YouTube channel. You need to realize that most people don't give a damn about you or YouTube. I'll be surprised if none of them runs off, 'cause I definitely would if I were one of them. They are not lovers, they are booty calls. Big difference. All your prostitutes, you mean? Oh cool, they should fit in well with your subscribers since both groups are fake and or paid for. From you, that's your big flex. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I have 92k followers. You don't give a damn if they see your true colors and not that low BMI voice you push. Grow the fuck up already. Poor BBJ. You're a disgusting pet owner. Hope you get what's coming to you. It's okay, Foodie Beauty. We know your hookups are mainly male hookers. Nather was a hooker when you found him too. No need to pretend anymore. Carry on. Just know what we know. You don't have lovers. You have young immigrant men that you prey upon. You're a predator. No one else will give your non-wiping, drip-drying ass a time of day, especially once they see you filterless. You have to pay them. Love that for you. Lovers? Okay, Granny, they're not your lovers. They're people you pay for sex, so your clients, prostitute. She is a queen. Pay to play is not lovers. It's bought for sex. Grow the F up. Lovers equals paid sex workers. As long as they get paid, they don't care. No worries, Chantal. Saying all my lovers at your age is nasty. Your poor flabgina is going to fall all the way out if you keep abusing it like that. Your lovers? More like the fake man that charges $700 a night? Ha ha ha! This isn't 1700s France or England. Stop calling nasty one-night stands your lovers. No, the prostitutes you pay for sex know about your channel. The whole one you paid for? Prostitutes, not lovers. Chantal, stop stalking and harassing sex workers you paid for a service. You obviously have zero respect for them as people, but you'll exploit them to feel validated and make that other thing jealous. That's sick. Just because they do what they do doesn't give you the right to expose them and make fun of their bodies publicly. You're a very disturbed woman. You pay these men for a service. Take it and leave. They still have rights, and not being stalked and harassed is one of them. What lovers? I wouldn't brag that if you have a YouTube channel. All it consists of is you humiliating yourself. Yeah, but that's the point. Willing victims of online abuse. They make money making losers feel better about themselves. It's a dirty job, but someone has to do it. That's not cute. That's embarrassing. Please get mental help because it's simply not cute. How did everyone know you have some excuse as to why your ghost date never turned up? Maybe because he never existed. Sure, Jan. Lol. I've never seen anyone so good at constantly embarrassing herself as you are. Big Turk spills the tea. You paid him. Lovers. Sure, dumbass. Stop shaming the gigolos. Give them the respect they deserve having to pay your nasty uncleaned ass. More like customers, not lovers. All your lovers? How many is all? If, in fact, there is one or two. This is great news because they will see how you really treat people and they will run for the hills. If they are real. You pay for it. The ones you pay, yep, men talk too. Lovers. You have never paid lovers for sex. Then again, I also shower daily, put effort into my appearance at home. But hey, go on, sex goddess. Stop saying lovers. This isn't 1972. This isn't Paris. You're a Canadian that speaks choppy French that grew up in Cornwall. Have a great evening. You mean your paid escorts? I think you spelled escorts wrong. How much do you charge then? Asking for a friend. Lovers? I just tell them it's not me, it's my crazy twin sister. Big Turk has spoken. You paid him to be with you. You mean those refugees? Hope we are not using refugees in a derogatory manner here. I'm a refugee myself, so no, that's just what they are. It was simply a question. Many people use it in a derogatory manner, not understanding that many people seriously come out west because they are compromised in their own home country. I simply asked. Girl World on Twitter has a conversation where Big Turk said he was only with you for the money. Yeah, because it's the first thing you tell them after shoving a wad of cash into their hand. Your channel is not a flex, by the way. It's like a zoo exhibit. You mean your imaginary friends that live in your head? Or the escorts you pay? Why though? Wrong move, man. Lol, you've been paying for them. Rolling on the floor laughing. Cheers, Monty, for the clip. Bahahaha. I just love that for you. Fuck you, you complete asshole. How dare you talk about your cat like that? What is seriously wrong with your head? Go get help. The paid escorts couldn't care less, so don't worry. Chantal, I have followed you since almost the beginning of your channel. I can't believe the person you have turned into. You used to love your cats more than anything. Seeing you talk so nonchalantly about putting BBJ down so you can travel makes me sick to my stomach, and I won't be able to watch anymore. Please, please, please consider finding a new loving home for BBJ where she can live out the rest of her years. Don't put her down because you're sick of her. She deserves love and peace. Your channel and support is going down the drain fast. Your life is tanking. And Ozzy exposed you for paying him for sex. Address that. Gary showed on his channel Foodie admitted to paying Nader for sex in the past. We all knew it was lies. Is that why they're coming forward saying they've been paid to sleep with you? LMFAO, Foodie, so you're paying these men to date you? Yikes on DLF trikes. Oh my god, really? Girl, it's time to waddle quickly for those engagement rings, cause how can they not propose after witnessing all that success, prettiness, and empathy? All my lovers. Haha. Interesting that you have a bunch of monkey emojis considering that you could be spreading monkeypox across Canada. Wait, wasn't the scheme last week because you blocked anyone who talked to or about them? That manipulation didn't seem to work too well, Queen, did it? Guess you should pack light for your ego trip. Of course they do. How else would you bait them into getting them in bed unless they knew you had a decent career? Hookups. Paid. Lovers? Honey, I don't think you know love if it was standing in front of you. Keep the cash coming, they don't give a shit. Stop lying. So, that should not be of any concern if you're not embarrassed about your behavior on your channel. Lying to them about something or pretending to be someone you're not. Weird. Good job. They are not real. Hey. All 0 of them. That's amazing. Stop using heavily filtered pictures on these poor people. It must be a shock to think they're meeting a chubby woman, only to see a bald, smelly woman the size of an elephant. Give the guys a break. They will know that you are the town bike and riddled with diseases. Proof they are fake. I praise their ability to hold their nose up and even be around you. Normal people, aka the vast majority of mankind, believe you are ugly, disgusting, hopeless, and worthy of nothing. So take the lovers you can, sweaty, childless, unwanted piggy. Her being childless is not the issue. She's awful for a long list of reasons. You people running around using having kids as a measuring stick of being worthy are just as problematic as Chantal. All your imaginary lovers. No one would touch you with a 10-foot pole without being paid well. How many run in the other direction when you show up and they realize they've been fatfished? You look nothing like your dating profile pics. Tabby. How do you not realize how embarrassing you are with these ridiculous posts? Come on, Chantal. Desperate stalker Chantal, I really do pity you. It must be awful to be sad and desperate. Good for them. They'll all get to see the freak show we see. I'm guessing they exist at all. They won't be your lovers for much longer. Great, now you have a whole group of men who know how easy you are to take advantage of. But they don't exist, so who cares? All your lovers? So no one of them. Come on now, Chantal, you're making yourself look foolish. Do you think you're gonna find Prince Charming? Will he take you home to meet his family? Will his family look you up on YouTube? You're making up all these stories just to make Koki jealous. What you're doing is making you look like an easy, desperate booty call. No, legit gentleman will take you home to meet his family, take you on trips, dinners, dancing. What a scumbag will hook up in a no-tell motel for a few hours, then leave going home to his wife and kids. Please take a long hard look at yourself. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?